Hey, have you ever felt like you're being pulled in 1,000 different directions, overwhelmed, and unsure where to even begin? If so, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into 7 powerful Stoic principles to help you reclaim your peace, purpose, and clarity in 2025. These aren't just ideas, they're practical tools you can start using right now to transform your mindset, resilience, and inner calm. In a world that constantly demands more from us, the noise, the pressure, the distractions, it's easy to feel scattered and drained. But Stoicism offers a different approach. It teaches us how to control our reactions, find inner peace amidst chaos, and build strength from within. Before we dive into these life-changing principles, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video that can help you live your best, most intentional life. Are you ready to take control of your life and step confidently into 2025? Let's dive in. 1. Don't let external chaos steal your peace. In today's fast-paced world, it feels like there's always something demanding your attention. Whether it's breaking news, online drama, or judgmental comments, it can be overwhelming. Stoicism reminds us that we can't always control the chaos around us, but we do have power over how much of it we let affect us. Guard your peace as you would a fortress, deciding which battles are worth your time and energy. When you protect your inner world, you create the clarity needed to focus on what truly matters. 2. Don't chase validation or fear judgment. So many of us fall into the trap of seeking approval from others, adjusting our decisions based on their opinions, comparing our lives to theirs, or fearing their judgment. But the Stoics remind us that you can't control what others think of you, and trying to will only drain your energy. Instead, align your actions with your values, not someone else's expectations. When you stop looking for external validation, you open yourself up to true freedom. And that freedom is where you'll find confidence, peace, and purpose. 3. Don't ignore the present moment. It's easy to get lost in the past or the future, replaying old mistakes or obsessing over what might come. But the present moment is all we truly have. Stoic philosophy teaches us the power of now, urging us to be mindful and fully present in every moment. When we stop dwelling on what's behind or ahead, we open ourselves up to clarity and focus in the here and now. Remember, it's not about chasing perfection, but about making progress in the direction that aligns with your true self. So this 2025, let go of distractions, focus on what matters most, and live with purpose and intention. Your journey is yours to shape. Hey there. Do you ever feel like life is pulling you in 100 different directions, leaving you completely overwhelmed and unsure where to focus? If you do, you're definitely not alone. Today, we're diving into 7 powerful Stoic principles to help guide you towards a better, more fulfilling life in 2025. These Stoic don'ts are designed to help you cut through the noise and live with greater clarity and purpose. In today's fast-paced world, it feels like there's always something new to worry about. A never-ending crisis, another task to handle, and the constant pressure to keep up. The noise is relentless, and it can leave us feeling like we're barely holding it together. But Stoic philosophy offers a solution that can help bring peace to this chaos. Unlike the quick-fix solutions that promise instant relief, Stoicism teaches us how to shift our mindset, build resilience, and cultivate inner peace. These aren't abstract concepts, they are practical tools you can start using today to transform the way you think, act, and face life's challenges. Before we jump into these principles, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss out on future videos dedicated to living your best, most intentional life. Ready to take control of your life and step into 2025 with more confidence? Let's dive in. 1. Don't let external chaos control your inner peace. Life today feels like a storm that never stops. There's always something demanding your attention, a breaking news alert, a heated online debate, or that comment you wish you hadn't read. It's a constant barrage, and for many of us, it can leave us feeling scattered, anxious, and drained. But Stoicism reminds us that while we can't always control the storm outside, we have absolute power over how much of it we allow inside. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." So often, we surrender our peace of mind to the chaos around us. We scroll endlessly through social media, internalizing every piece of bad news or judgmental comment, and getting caught up in arguments that don't really matter. What we often forget is that we have the choice to step back and protect our inner world from being overrun by outside chaos. Think of your mind as a fortress. A fortress is strong, but it's only as secure as the gates you choose to leave open. Let anything and everything flow in, and the fortress will crumble. But if you guard those gates carefully, you preserve its strength. Protecting your inner peace doesn't mean shutting yourself off from the world. It means being intentional about what you let in. 2. Don't chase approval or fear judgment. How much of your life have you spent seeking the approval of others? Most of us spend a significant amount of time looking sideways, measuring our worth by what others think of us. Maybe it starts with a stray comment from a friend or the pressure to post the perfect picture online, but over time, this need for approval shapes the way we live. We hesitate to make decisions because we're afraid of what others might think. We compare our lives to the curated versions we see in others, and in doing so, we hand over a piece of ourselves, our authenticity and freedom, to someone else's opinion. Stoicism teaches us that this behavior is not only unnecessary, but harmful. No matter how hard you try, you can't control what others think of you. Their opinions are shaped by their own biases and insecurities. So why let something so unstable dictate the course of your life? 3. Don't ignore the present moment. It's so easy to get caught up in the past or the future, isn't it? We replay the past, wondering what we could have done differently, or obsess over the future, imagining every possible outcome, good and bad. It feels productive, like worrying might give us control over things that have already happened or things that haven't happened yet. But what gets lost in all this is the one thing we can actually influence, the present moment. Stoicism reminds us that life is only ever lived in the now. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, wrote, "The whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately." This advice rings true today, as we waste hours scrolling through screens and missing out on the beauty of life unfolding right before us. We keep waiting for the right moment to act or to truly live, but those perfect moments never arrive. They're waiting for us to notice them. 4. Don't be a slave to your emotions. Emotions are powerful forces. They can drive us to greatness, or they can push us into regretful decisions. In moments of anger, fear, envy, or despair, it's easy to feel like you're at their mercy, caught in a storm you can't control. But Stoicism teaches us that while emotions are natural, they don't have to control us. It's how we respond to them that matters. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This wisdom applies directly to our emotions. Emotions rise and fall, and they will pass. But when we let them take the wheel, they can shape our actions in ways that hurt us and others. Stoicism teaches us to observe our emotions without being consumed by them. 5. Don't lose sleep over things you don't need. Modern life teaches us that accumulating more, whether it's material things or achievements, will make us happy. But Stoicism flips this notion on its head. It teaches us that contentment doesn't come from having more, it comes from needing less. Epictetus, one of the most prominent Stoic philosophers, said, 6. Don't resist change or cling to the past. Change is one of life's only certainties, yet it's also one of the hardest things to accept. We cling to what feels familiar, relationships, routines, and old versions of ourselves, thinking that if we hold on tight enough, we can freeze time. But resisting change doesn't stop it, it only creates suffering. Stoicism reminds us that growth happens when we stop fighting the inevitable and learn to adapt with grace. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Loss is nothing but change, and change is nature's delight." Life is in constant motion. The seasons shift, rivers flow, and trees shed their leaves. Change is a natural part of life, and when we stop resisting it, we open ourselves to possibilities we couldn't see before. 7. Don't forget the bigger picture. In the midst of daily life, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. Meetings, deadlines, and errands pile up, demanding your attention and leaving little room to breathe. But when you live solely in the rush of day-to-day tasks, life starts to feel small, and you forget why you're doing any of it. Stoicism urges us to look beyond these immediate demands and keep the bigger picture in focus. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself of his mortality, reflecting on how short life is. He wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think." This isn't about dwelling on death. It's about remembering that time is precious and fleeting. When you're aware of how short your time is, you stop wasting it on things that don't matter. Thank you for joining us on this transformative journey through the 7 Stoic don'ts for a better life in 2025. We hope these principles help you create a life filled with purpose, peace, and strength. Remember, a better life doesn't come from avoiding challenges. It comes from how you choose to face them. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a little Stoic inspiration. Keep these principles close, keep growing, and we'll see you next time. Stay grounded and take care.